Hello. We are back after a bit of a forced pause. I had to work on a tennis tournament, and we are back, and we are back with a trade recap. So let's analyze today, as you can see here, what I did. Today's, as you can see by the title, is more of compound win. So what are compound wins? Are like smaller size trades that you don't care that much if you're going to lose. Of course, even with regular sizing, you have to know your percentages, you have to know your risk to reward, everything, all of that. But sometimes when market conditions are not ideal, you want to take, if you take trades, they should be very, very, very low sizing, very, very low risk. And so that's what I did today. As you can see here, here was the entry I entered with 3 contracts. I took 2 off at the high because there were, you can see these gaps are first presented gaps. So sometimes when first presented gaps are one over another, it acts as a very big barrier. So I think I should have taken maybe all the 3 contracts off there instead of just taking 2 and getting stopped out of break even. Then it seemed that he wanted to go to this high. I put the second TP at this high, but it went back, and now I don't know what it's doing. So yesterday also, after this big push wasn't nothing much. I stayed on the sidelines. I tried some challenges. My way of trying challenges I'll explain a bit more in future videos and in the mentorship programs. But it's very aggressive and it could be very risky, as it was these 2 days, and it didn't end up working, but it's fine. I don't care that much about those. I'll just stick to the 3 accounts I have now. Have been working out pretty well. So what happened today? As you can see here at the open, here we had a new day opening gap, which was decent sizing. And considering that I'm on NQ here, considering that after open we take London low, which was this candle, and then we take Asia low, maybe you can expect this to be the manipulation. Now we want a confirmation higher. We tap an old first presented gap. You see how it just taps it by the wick, like see how powerful then it's protected this low. Then we are near, you don't see it that well, 4-hour gap also. That was very near, so we could have tapped it and then just move higher. We didn't tap it, but almost. So I was going to see if we tap the 4-hour gap and then respect this gap and then move higher, which was the move that we had. And actually, this BPR was very nice. You could have great conviction after this huge candle reacting, taking lows. And you want to see, oh yeah, we're gonna take fill the new day opening gap and go for the highs, London high and Asia high. But that was not what happened today, because I found our new my friend Swipe, that he is on the Discord, suggested a YouTube channel. I don't know name what. Now I'm gonna give it to you. Stock Market Live. Gonna put his sounds to 0. This channel is doing live stream on news, so he watches the other stocks. So the NQ and ES are composed of different stocks. So he analyzed that today. There was healthcare going up, then China going, like he is very useful, and he gave useful information. And during this candle, Elon Musk was speaking. I don't know at the conference, I don't remember, but he was speaking, so I was very hesitant to take this, because also I wanted to disrespect this old presented gap, which we didn't here. So we just had this wicks. We touched the new day opening gap and we just displaced down. From, as you can see here on the 5 minute, it's just garbage. You never want to touch something like this. So this is not good. So I was already like, we have no news. We had no news. Monday was horrible. We had no news today. It's horrible, and tomorrow we also have no news. So I was pretty careful going in. I wasn't looking for much, but right now here we almost inverse this gap. Then we come back, we tap again this first presented gap, and then we displace down. So like here, I was like, okay, if I have confirmation that we want to go lower, we want to take this low, okay? It's very old low, like New York AM low, and we want to fill the 4-hour gap. Okay, maybe it's good for shorts. Like, it's fine. The conference Elon Musk was attending, he didn't say much, and there were no positive news. So I was like, okay, let me see. But then here we just inverse this move. Like we go back at this gap, and basically I have nothing. Like if you go on the 15, on the 5, on the 10, on whatever, there's actually nothing. We reacted from this mini gap, but I was just playing off the 1 minute. I think in this condition I'll suggest to everyone to just watch it and to not do anything. But today, I mean, you need to have a little bit of conviction, or we want to fill maybe this gap, and we did. Maybe we want to take this high, or just take the midpoint of this new day opening gap. So I had this bias, so my bias was long, even though NQ was a little weaker. Already 6 minutes, 8 minutes, damn. And so I'll be sure. So we inverse this gap. And I mean, I wasn't fully convinced because it's not a good inversion. Like you see, it's not good BPRs. But you need to have sometimes conviction, and you need to take the risk. And if you think something, you have to put your money where your mouth is. So I enter here as soon as it close, maybe a little here. Yes, like here a little bit high because of course market orders are not the best sometimes. And yeah, I took this out. It's this about this, and yeah, then I left one contract maybe to go to the highs here that eventually did, but not before going and taking. My initial stop was below this. Why I didn't keep my stop below this? Because I mean this was like $60. It's fine. In order for a trading day to count for the prop firms, you need to be over $50. So I was like, okay, if I go BE, I take 60 something, and it counts as a day, as a trading day. So it's still better than nothing. It's still better than a loss. So I'll take that any day with these conditions. If I just kept my stop here, my second TP would have hit. But when you take TP1, I usually take full TPs. But I don't know, I prefer to safeguard myself. I don't know if it's I can say that, like to cover myself, to protect myself. Here you go. To protect myself from maybe just going back and having a BE day. So just doing zero, which is still fine, but I will be slightly in drawdown. So I just prefer to do this. I'm not regretting it. Oh. And so yeah, then price moved very with speed to this 1 minute gap. We filled it and we inversed it by a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay, we might go to these highs. You see how many highs we left to take. And then I think this was something happened, some news or some whatever here. We had this huge candle down, and then we continue to go down. And this is horrible. You should never watch that. Yeah, we're past 11 a.m. New York time. So after 11 a.m. I don't watch it. I don't touch it. So yeah, this was my reasoning for today. Nothing much, nothing crazy, nothing very important. Usually these days are kind of important to test your skills, to test how do you think, how can you stay out, or maybe scale down on contract sizing. And I think these days are horrible, but there are still good days to be patient, be responsible, and not wanting to enter anyway or wanting to do dumb stuff. So be responsible and try to take small wins. Doesn't matter if it's not a usual win, but just take them if you can, and don't try to do the whole move, but just strive to do whatever you can. This would end up being good if I just kept it there. Today, as I said, I didn't have the full conviction this to play out. If I enter my usual sizing here and kept the stop here, wouldn't have been fine. I was like risking it. How much it was? It went 20 points down. But yeah, I mean, we cannot go back, and I'm still happy what I did. And yeah, my brother's arrived. You could probably hear him. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.